Yeah, I'm going to need some serious help with this one. So now this one is called the HGF 4231 MC SLO SSWB P109EF. Whew! Now, I know what some of that means. I don't know what most of it means. HGF, not sure what that means. P109, not sure what we're talking about there. Now, this is from someone who's called Gerrard on the page I got this from. But now I have also found this in the NAP discussions as well on some of the forums that NAP is a part of. Everyone knows NAP tactics as some of the best tactics you could possibly find within FM. So I don't know if this is a Gerrard original, if this is a Nap original, but translated to some other version. I'm not really sure. I definitely need to help on this one to figure out where this is coming from and what it all means, please. But we are going to test it out this time around with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. Gerrard, on the page I got this from, tested it out with Manchester City. Almost won. I mean, they won the league, but almost an absolutely perfect season. It was like 36-1-1. So 109 points. Absolutely fantastic. But we are going to see what our three teams do. So let's just get into it. Well, Liverpool not quite doing a 36-1-1, but they do get 91 points, tops of the table, 111 goals. Pretty nice. Aston Villa in third is also pretty nice, 78 points. Just a smidge above average, though. 94 goals, though, is quite a bit above average. Overall, it definitely seems to be working. Well, Liverpool's schedule looks like they are picking up two more trophies in a perfect domestic run. Carabao Cup final 2-1 over Newcastle, and then the FA Cup final over Chelsea 1-0. And I mean, trophy season looks absolutely amazing here. No losses, no draws. 3-0 win in the Europa League final over Celtic, beating Lazio, beating Porto. Very well done. So 4 trophies, 3 of them have perfect runs. That is pretty amazing. And you're only, 3 losses into the Premier League with an unbeaten run, but you miss it out just by a little, but 4 trophies all in all is fantastic. Squad-wise, not as many green as I would have expected, but you get 33 goals for Nunez, 23 for Salah, very well done there. 28 assists for Trent, 21 for Alexi McAllister. That is crazy. 748 for Mohamed Salah, which is actually a little lower than he's been getting lately. Well, this is where our tests get a little screwy because Aston Villa and Liverpool are in the same league, fighting it out using the same tactics together. Well, Luton Town beat them out. Carabao Cup third round 1-2, and then in the FA Cup fifth round, Blackburn beat them out. This could be anything from they had a previous loss and their morale just went straight downhill. Who knows? But still, third place in the league. You just didn't do very well in the cups. They did get to the Europa Conference League final, but 2-3 lost to Olympiacos. That hurts. So all in all, like I said, it just could have been a single match that just kind of threw them off, or a couple matches that threw them off. But overall, third place in the league is pretty nice. You do get runners up in the Conference League, but it's still, I would have still hoped you beat Olympiacos. But FA Cup, Carabao Cup, not the greatest. But funny enough, you have about just a smidge less green than Liverpool had. Absolutely crazy. But 26 goals for Ollie Watkins, Moussa Diaby with 22 overall. Assist 21 for Digne, not too bad. And then Joe Gauchi in there. But Lucas Digne with a 7.42. That is pretty high. 7.4 for Austin Gray. Those are pretty high for Aston Villa. Data Hub, Liverpool, as usual, looking through and through attacking-wise, just fantastic. 2.92 goals per game, 0.79 conceded, 0.84 XG against. Aston Villa, even with their woes in the squad performance, you still are getting some high attacking numbers. Very well done. Overall, 2.47 goals per game, 1.13 conceded, and then a 1.06 XG against. Premier League stats, Liverpool with a whopping 2.39 points per game. Aston Villa in third with 2.05. Most goals, though, Liverpool in first with 111. Aston Villa in second with 94. Wow. Few shots against, Liverpool in second with 233. Aston Villa tied for third with 290. Most possession, 56% for Liverpool, 53 for Aston Villa. Most dribbles made, Liverpool in fourth with 698. Aston Villa in sixth with 633. And most shots for Liverpool in first, sub 700 this time around with 687 though. Aston Villa 589. Well, we're just going to go straight into Ipswich Town. 109 points, topping the league, 128 goals. Now that is what I like to see. A lot of times they've been 100 to 110, 111 or thereabouts. Now they're getting up into some seriously good numbers. But I mean, 10 points above Southampton in second, clear front runners. It was a good season for them. And they did a fairly good job in the Carabao Cup, getting to the semifinals, just losing out 1-2 both times to Newcastle. FA Cup fourth round, whatever, to Norwich. Overall for Ipswich, another fantastic season, seeing them to the top of the charts, getting the championship trophy. But FA Cup, Carabao Cup is pretty good though. Squad-wise, they actually have more green than usual, with 14 goals for Hurst as the top though, 13 for Broadhead. Interesting. 27 goals for Leif Davis. Now that's what we're talking about. 22 for Harry Clark. And then, of course, Leif Davis with a 7-5-0. Championship stats, 2.37 points per game for Ipswich. Just a little bit below Liverpool. Weren't they 2.39? But most goals, 128. Leicester broaching 100, but still nowhere near 128. Second place, 339 with fewer shots against. Most possession, 53%. Most dribbles made in seventh with 777. And most shots for it with 762 in first. But now let us take a look at this tactic. We start with a sweeper keeper in defend, wingbacks on the left and the right in attack, ball playing defenders in the central spots in defend, 2 DMs in support, inside forwards on both sides in support, a shadow striker in attack, and then an advanced forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality, in possession attacking with his narrow, approach play pass into space, underlap on the left and the right, focus play down the left and the right. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. But now, how did it do for our 3 teams? Well, I mean, as usual, pretty nice for Ipswich Town. 128 goals is pretty through the roof. No question about it. Aston Villa, Liverpool doing very well themselves. Goals, attacking-wise, fantastic. They probably have a little bit of a defensive issue here and there. Aston Villa did have a lot more fouls per game than average. I think it was like 6+ more. So they've got some defensive issues that they need to figure out. But overall, this was a good season to take a look at. And definitely a tactic to take a look at. Again, I don't know what the HGF P109 is. There is a P104 that I can bring you if you want. But overall, I mean, it definitely looks like a tactic to take a look at. Whether it's Gerrard's, whether it's Knapp's, I have no idea. Let me know in the comments below if you know and can help me figure this one out. But that is it for me, Stephing FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.